This is a subject that many would not find important, even belonging to the category of La La Land. Some say woo-woo land, but I reproduced the well-known text of Mathew 24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch as to deceive, if possible, even the elect. Take note of the latter reference, to deceive even the elect. This coming of Satan is going to be big, massive, and without precedent. There will be giants, aliens, and deceptions, so each of these has to be examined. The subject is huge and cannot be covered in just even one or two clips. The way I propose to do this is this way. There is a man, Stephen Quayle, US citizen, around 65 years old, born again Christian, who has done a lot of work on this subject. Instead of making comments on his work in general, I will be commenting on many of his YouTube clips in particular. Let me demonstrate the complexity. If you go to YouTube and search giants, you get many results. Here I share screen and cannot reproduce textually what I say because I'm limited in what I can write in the description below. Okay, it's just a simple search, giants on YouTube. You get a lot of football, unfortunately. But there are so many clips, like take this one. You're dealing with irrefutable evidence, which you can't summarily just dismiss. Okay. Obviously, you've got to work out if something's been photoshopped or not. But on the surface, look at this. A giant skeleton surrounded by ants. Now, it's Steve Quayle and Tim Alberino. They brought out this, I think it's a 3-part movie, which you can buy on their DVD. What's it called? Anyway, it's a 3-part series. But there's so much. There's a lot of rubbish as well. See, now is this photoshopped? Giant skull. A human alongside it. Here's one of recent times. Giant found in Afghanistan. There are so many clips on this subject. I'll probably make reference to this in the future as well. These giants, you're dealing with human nature possessed by a demon. Now, for some reason, this type of creature can only be killed by a head wound, a bullet in the head. Now, I believe they had a lot of trouble killing this giant, but I believe it was a bullet in the head that did it. See, there's just so much there. Obviously this is photoshopped, okay? So you've got to be wary of the rubbish, photoshopped. Now this one here, this is, I'll actually play this one. This is interesting. Some are saying it's photoshopped, but just take note. Here's a man on horseback. Not even his height doesn't even come up to his waist. Some are saying this is photoshopped, but I'll play it. Get rid of the ads. This one, yeah. Normally by clicking this little thing down here you can get rid of the ads, but sometimes you can't. Here we are. Okay, I'll get out of there. That was a snippet from Real or Fake, but there are other clips on this one. So that's obviously been photoshopped. Okay. So as you can see, look, there's just so much there, you just can't dismiss it outright. You have to investigate. Okay, I'm going back to the text. It is essential to establish theological principles in these examinations so that investigation is confined to theological truth. Here's an example. An angel is spirit and a man spirit and matter. Can an angelic spirit live in human matter, matter itself? A quick answer to the matter itself examination is that possessions can come about by a person eating something possessed. In answer to this, an angelic spirit living in human matter, I say this. Father Malachi Martin speaks often of how the angels were created with a mission of serving or looking after man. The fallen ones, apart from other factors, did not like this, but God's design is God's design. Instead of caring for man, they were given the power to tempt man. So God, in his justice, allows fallen angels to occupy space and time. Equally so, those angels did not fall. This is a long and complex matter, one that I am hardly doing justice to. And so there is the theological principle that angelic nature can occupy space and time, but only when and how the Most High permits. Now this leads on to the discussion of giants, aliens and deceptions, which will be for further discussions. There will be doing these clips, it's wet season Darwin here in the northern tropics. That's equivalent to Panama City or Lima, Peru. That noise you just heard was a frog. It's very common this time of year when it's been raining. If you're interested, just do a search, Northern Territory frogs, and you will find them. Beautiful green frogs, they're about so big. You find them clinging to walls during the wet season.